Let's try this again, shall we? My internet is looking a little bit better. I did a little bit of an investigation, and I determined that it was something to do with my computer. I'm only gonna stream on YouTube for now, because I think people are gonna get a little sick of me like restarting my stream. So let's just keep it on YouTube for now. Also, the bot is still absolutely broken. I don't know what's wrong with that. Alright. Well, I think I have sorta fixed it. I went and looked at my wife's connection on her computer, which is like literally on the other side of this webcam basically. It's like on the other side of this monitor. Because our setups are like set up back to back. And I think I fixed it. And I think I also solved my connection issue. It was something to do with the little Wi-Fi thing. Unfortunately, I am running on Wi-Fi because I physically can't have a wired connection in here. Unfortunately. Alright, let's hope for the best here. I really wanted to do more bosses, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen right now. The bot is back? Or did it just ping? Yo, that's good news. Oh, maybe it just didn't like, maybe my internet and everything just did not want to work before. Okay, let's hope that I don't crash here. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on like my connection and everything. I also have it open on my wife's computer, so if something does go wrong, I can go around and have a look. And yeah. Hopefully everything's all good here. So I don't want to do anything that requires me to break any boxes anymore, because now I'm sad. That was very disappointing. Oh my god, look at all these things that are missing here. Cleaned up my inventory. Wow. Check the storage. Did I just chuck all my flames and stuff in here? Yes, I did. Now, what can I really do here? Have I done all of my expeditions? I have. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that would have been like a perfect thing. Look at this. Check out this combination for Frontier. Exactly these combinations, except I've already finished all of my expeditions today. Unlucky, unlucky. But it looks like my connection is mostly okay. I think that was more frustrating than the others. So yeah, this is almost done. Let's fuse some fams together. Don't you guys love fusing fams? Isn't it so fun? Alright. This will be my last attempt at oh wait. That's level 1. Why is that level 1? How did I manage that? It's all good. What was I saying again? This will be my last attempt at trying to stream today until, like, if it crashes again, then I need to, like, actually figure out what's going on. Fam anvils. Dude, fam anvils, people would probably pay for them. I don't think people mind paying for cosmetics. If it's, like, purely cosmetic, I feel like a lot of people will be okay with it. It's when you start going to, like, these weird pay-to-win sort of features, it's a little bit more questionable. Okay. Looking like a bit of a farm angle. Oh, I put away all of my... I was wondering where all that went. I was wondering why it looks so clean. Because I put away all my coupons. Alright, it should be okay though. Okay, how's this looking? Alright, let's farm for a little bit and see how the internet holds up. But I think I have fixed the problem. I think. There's only one way to find out. It is just running into the fire and hoping for the best. Favorite streamer is streaming? We'll see about that. Because my internet's being very, very picky right now. But it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. The numbers have like lowered a lot. I'm a little bit nervous. Because the last couple of times that my internet has cut out, it's been sad. Oh my god. I pressed my scurvy, and then I saw that it didn't go on cooldown, and I got scared. I thought I DC'd. The trauma has been like... It's in full force right now. You know, historically, I've never had a good track record with my internet connection at any point in my life. When I was younger, I still remember there were periods of time where my internet would cut out. This would have been like 15 years ago, so it was still like kinda early in terms of the internet. But that was when I was playing MapleStory originally, right? And actually it'd be longer than 15 years ago now. Yeah, actually like close to 20 years ago, holy crap. And there were periods of time where my internet would just cut out and it wouldn't come back for like half an hour. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was like, I don't know if it was something wrong with the modem or ISP. It could have been anything. It was just, yeah, it was incredibly frustrating. I remember that being very frequent when I was younger. And I just kind of accepted it. And then when I moved to, when we moved to a different house, I had a similar issue whenever anyone was using like a lot of electricity in the house, because I was using power over Ethernet. This was because of something different though. It wasn't because my ISP or my internet was bad. It was just because I was using a technology that gets throttled easily, but I didn't realize that at the time. And now this, I can't escape it. Cannot escape. When it's bad internet, it's bad. But hopefully I solved the issue. But for now, we'll just chill and farm, because I technically lost half a bill. Lost 500 mil before because I DC'd in the wheel drop room. That's okay. It is what it is. What are you guys using the star specs for? Are you guys saving it for a particular pitch, or are you guys just like restoring whatever? It's so sad that like we have to wait for a 30% boom reduction event for it to be worthwhile tapping, because I really want to try to see if I can 22 a belt on this character. I think I might have enough star specs to do so. Or if I don't, it's like kind of close. I really want to try for a 22 belt on this character though. Also have this Dawn core. Don't really need it for anything though. Calm Beach 2 is so chill. It's a pretty chill map. I'm inclined to agree. pretty close to getting to 280 on this character as well. I've been really slack on doing my monster parks, my 7 times monster parks, which is why I'm not already like 278. I think for the last week I haven't really been doing my monster park runs. Just shows that like I really don't care about my EXP on any character. When it comes to free EXP at least. I know so many people are doing their monster park runs religiously, but I'm a little lazy for that. I don't want to do that. Yeah. It's nice that my internet has like kind of stabilized a little bit. I hope it stays like this. Alright, let's see what we get from the pouch. 30 power elixirs. Look how many power elixirs I have here. I have 780. I don't know how many of them were from Twintina, but... Or Twintenna? I don't know. One way or another. It's a little Papega. Keep getting the power elixirs. Pushing Corsair right now? Yep, that's the plan. I was having a lot of fun with playing on my Ren, but then I realized that if I want to push the Ren, there's no point, because my Corsair is in a similar spot, but it just has better gear. And I do like the gameplay of Corsair, so I'm just gonna push this. It's like, why would I work on something that is slightly behind, you know? But also, I really like where my Hexa is already on my Ren. I don't need to push it. So we'll see what happens. My Corsair is also closer to soloing N Carlos, I think. My Ren is getting there, but it's not quite there yet. Maybe when I get a few more stars on that character, because it doesn't even have like a... Doesn't have 21 slime ring, doesn't have... Oh no. Yeah, okay. It cut out again. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go around to the other computer and see if it's actually my PC or not. This is really sad. But that actually... My internet just cuts out for like maybe a second. Let me have a look at my wife's computer, because I have like a little thing on there to kind of keep track of the internet. Yeah, I have no idea. It's just my PC. It's not like a lag thing. It just cuts out straight up for like a second. How do I even debug that? This is cursed, guys. This is cursed. I literally can't do anything. That's so sad. All the other days that I streamed, no issues. Today, though, kind of rough. Well, I've already started my coupons. Might as well keep trying. But yeah, it literally cuts out for a second. Dota stream. I don't know if that's any better. honestly. I don't think they'll be any better. I don't really want to stream Dota on at the moment either. I wanted this to be like my Maple comeback after taking a break. And my internet has other plans. What can you do? What can you do? Hello, Arrow's Mind. How you doing? Hopefully your days is going better than my internet, that's for sure. Doing good? That's good to hear, dude. Use Ethernet? I keep telling you guys, I can't use Ethernet. I physically cannot connect through this many rooms. And I'm not gonna buy like a 50-meter cable. Unfortunately, I can never have a wired connection unless I pay like somebody to wire it through my house, which I cannot afford to do right now. See, the weird thing is, it's just like my PC, so it must be something wrong with my computer. My wife's computer did not cut out the internet or anything, so it's just my connection with this particular PC. And it's for like a... It's like a split second too. I mean, ideally I would like to have a wired connection, but there's no way to physically do that with this room. It's the Teams calls. I tried restarting my computer and my router, so there's not very much I can do left. Because I'm actually having a look. It literally just disconnects for like 1 second or half a second. And that's enough for MapleStory to just explode. we know how finicky MapleStory is. But it doesn't help that it also like cuts me out of the internet for a bit. So my stream like stutters as well. It's very frustrating. And the thing is, it hasn't happened over the last couple of streams, so it only just recently happened. Because I have streamed before, on and off, and I haven't had the issue of it disconnecting, right? Although my wife is back at work, so maybe it is a Teams call thing again. But the last time that this happened, I just restarted my router and it was all good. I did restart my router earlier and it's still not all good, so I don't know. I don't know what else I can really do. Yeah, I don't think there really is much else I can do. Still hunting hybrids? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Hybrids don't look easy to come by. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, if this is happening super frequently, then I'm gonna have to see what I can do. As much as I would like a wired connection, is not possible. I think the most frustrating part is like it only seems to affect specifically my computer. So I can't even like... I don't even know what can possibly cause it. My PC hasn't really changed. So why is the internet connection being rude? I don't know. It's kind of cursed. But on the upside, it looks like my ping is back to usual in MapleStory. I'm floating at 150 ping now. Before it was 200. So, you know, we're on the up. On the up and up. I don't think moving back to the living room will help either, which is kind of sad. Switch computers with my wife. She has suggested that, because I was complaining to her before about how I was like disconnecting. But redoing the stream setup is kind of annoying, and I don't really want to like move everything around. Because it'd be a whole case of like moving around our peripherals as well. Because I'd like to play on my keyboard and use my mouse. And then I have to set up all like the settings again, all the files that I don't know. You know, if anything's missing. It just seems like a pain in the ass to set up again. Like Wi-Fi extenders? It's not an issue with the Wi-Fi. This is my computer. Because my wife's computer is literally next to me, and it hasn't had any issues. So I don't think it's an issue with the Wi-Fi. It's something to do with my computer. No, I don't use a Wi-Fi card. We use the same Wi-Fi connector. It's like a USB thing. So, unless the USB connector is just like randomly started breaking, which doesn't, I don't think that'd be the case, considering like my internet's fine, except for like a split second. Maybe it is the USB. Yeah. Like my connection is fine. It's not a USB card, it's like, do I have a box here? Do not see a box here. Yeah, whatever I'm using, like I've been using it for like 3 years. So, I don't think that'd be the case I don't think that's the reason why my internet's bad, if that makes sense. Because I've been using it exactly the same. Both our peripherals are the same. It's like a dongle, yeah, it's like one of those. And my connection actually is like pretty good for Australian standards. I don't know how it compares to you guys overseas, but for Australian standards, I actually compared my speeds against one of my mates who lives nearby. Actually, a couple of them, and my internet speeds are like better than theirs. So I don't think it's an issue with the dongle itself. I don't think it's an issue with my ISP. I think it's something wrong with my computer. I think it's specific to my computer. Because everything else is exactly the same on my wife's computer. We don't use like, it's not a motherboard thing. If you're thinking of those Wi-Fi cards. Because like my connection is, it seems the same as hers, except for when it disconnects, obviously. It disconnects literally for like half a second, and that's enough to like crash Maple, which is really annoying. How do you test ping to Maple servers? You can use like Task Manager. You can check your connection through that. I also have Exit Lag open, which is like a VPN, so I can get some better connection to the servers, reduce lag and all that. And I can see that I have like 150 ping to the servers. Time for a computer build fund. You know, I would like to upgrade my computer as much as I love my PC and all, but it's just so expensive. Have you guys seen the price of RAM nowadays? Oh my god, I did not use a single booster, because every time I think about using a booster, the stupid proc shows up. I hate that you can't use the booster while the proc's up. Because I forget. Oh, Tilda's here. But yeah, not much I can really do about it. Just gotta hope for the best. Grinded a lot. This is a pretty good event to grind. The passive bonuses plus the portals, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Man, I want a Star Force event to come up. I need an excuse to save. The 30% off is not good enough for me. I don't have enough spares to do anything with the 30% off. I don't have anything worthwhile to tap. How many of you guys are skipping 30% off? I'm very tempted just to like spend my money just trying to cube things. I feel like cubing things will make me feel a little bit more productive than Star Forcing at the moment. And I don't even really like cubing that much. Kinda want to get this still legendary as well. I need to try to get myself into a Carlos party. Do they exist? Well, my internet cut out. My stream is still alive, but my maple is dead. Again. Alright. I'm gonna quickly suss my wife's computer again. Give me a sec. Okay, so I just had a quick look. Wait, wait, I can see you typing to me. He just said bye to me. Wait, I can see him moving. Oh, this is unfair. Does he see me moving? Yo, I'm in purgatory. What's going on? Yeah, it's broke. I can still see him typing. Well, game's dying for me. Well, I had a quick look again at my wife's computer. I think we are getting like ping spikes. But for me, it cuts out my internet completely. For like a split second. Whereas for my wife, she just gets like a ping spike and nothing happens, so... Yeah. It's really frustrating. I don't think I can play then, because otherwise I'm just gonna constantly DC. From Maple at least. There's not much I can do about it. Until I find out like how to fix it. Well... What else can I really do? Oh man, so much for return to daily streams. It looks like my wife's also having issues with it on her computer. Although it's just a big ping spike. For me, I just lose internet connection for like the same amount of time. Any Noahs? You guys have any idea what's going on? Need some IT experts to help. Fishing stream. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to try to debug this off stream then, because yeah, there's not much I can do. There's really not much I can do. But, hang on, do I have you turned it off and on again? I did actually. I did. We have rebooted the router, but I might have to try a second time because evidently the first one didn't work. I did turn it off and on again this time. Last time I didn't do it. For those who are like telling me about it, the last time I actually didn't turn it off and on again, and that did seem to fix it. Might have to do that again, but yeah, it's very frustrating. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, but my wife is currently working, so I'll have to wait for her to finish work so I don't interrupt it. And yeah, I think for now, I'll just have to find something else to do that's not Maple. Because I don't mind my stream cutting in and out. It's more like because Maple crashes. And it's just really sad. Because I have to like launch it again. And then everybody gets a white screen. Flashbangs everybody. What can I do? Do I own a Wi-Fi mesh? What does that mean? I am not a tech guy. I will Google Wi-Fi mesh. Are you talking like a extension? What are my plans for characters or who am I leveling? I'm trying to work on my Corsair. I'm slowly getting my Corsair and my Ren both to 280. And then after that I need to figure out another character to hyperburn. Because we get a new hyperburn in like a week. Yes, I am on Wi-Fi. Because I physically cannot connect through Ethernet. It's an extension, dedicated networks to communicate between units. Yeah. See, look, the thing about this is, I haven't had any issues with the setup, except for this computer. Specifically this computer. Nothing else in my house has any issue. Yeah. Something wrong with my computer. Yeah, whatever it is, it's just causing me to lose internet for like a split second. I don't think it's an issue with my drivers because it only started today. It's not like a recurring problem. The last time, I don't know, I just restarted my router, so maybe that's the only thing I can really do. And the crazy thing is, I haven't had any issues over like ever since the last time this happened, right? I didn't do anything, and it's perfectly fine. So it's probably just, maybe my computer's just old. Maybe that's the issue. Which is really annoying because I don't particularly want to buy a new computer. I don't exactly have the disposable income to pay for a new tower. But yeah, I think this is like separate from streaming and stuff too. It's just my computer. Wait a minute. Okay, are we back? No, that was sort of an intentional crash. Sort of. Are we back? Are we live again? Man, I chose a bad time to crash because I was still loading into this. Now I'm stuck in limbo again. I can hear you? Alright, that's good. Can you guys see me? That was sort of intentional. Right. Right, I fixed a lot of things on my end. But one thing that I didn't double check for some reason was like the network that my computer was connected to. For some reason it was connecting to a different network. Because you know how like there's a 5G network and like your usual 2.4 or whatever it is. I think when I restarted everything, it automatically connected to the 2.4. Now I just had a quick look, like that doesn't look right. But it's looking still a little bit sus. My ping did spike to like 1,000. You know what? Being on the wrong network probably didn't help. Because when I restarted everything, I'm assuming maybe my computer just took the one that like got into the internet the fastest. So, I mean... Alright. Let's give it another like 20 minutes because I was pretty consistently DCing every 10 minutes before. Hey, you guys are here to help me fix my PC. W gains. Oz internet got upgraded recently? If it did, it didn't apply to me. Okay, well, my connection is significantly faster now. Significantly faster. Who would have thought being on the right network would have made a bit of a difference? Ah, yeah, okay, these are the correct speeds at least. Let's see if it disconnects though. That is the real trial. Okay. Am I super far? No, not really. So the way that it's because the router is literally like on the other room across me. Like it's probably 5 meters away. It's like my router's like 5 meters away from where I'm sitting right now, but there's a wall in the way. And if I wanted to wire it to that thing, it goes around like through my house. If that makes sense. It's got to go like out this room, down the corridor, and then loop back around into like the dining room and then into the corner where the router is. I could cut a hole. Oh my god. You know what's the worst part actually? Let me show you. Come on. If I turn you guys to where in the general direction of my router is. You see that over there? That's like a closet. Through that closet is where the room is. See the problem? I can't just do it like that. Unless I cut through the closet. Man, I have wasted a lot of 3x coupons. Alright. You set up to the room? I am not moving my setup to the dining room. Oh, pardon me. I'm not moving it to the dining room. My wife is also incredibly paranoid about, like, people being able to triangulate where we are. Just based off of the trees on the outside. She thinks you guys are all like Rainbolt or something. No trust. I can access the storage from here, can't I? Oh my god. Alright, I can use some of these 15 minutes. And MVPs. I have so many of them anyway. Alright, let's just work with this for the time being. Maybe that was all that I needed to do. Maybe the restart did work and I was just on the wrong system. Maybe that was the issue. Because like the last time I just did a restart and it was fine. But I didn't notice that I was on the wrong network. I wasn't on my 5G network. So, yeah. GeoGuessr stream. Such an Aussie network thing. It is the case, dude. Our internet is like pretty tragic. I won't deny that. No, you have no idea. Like, I'm pretty sure Australia probably ranks like in the bottom half of the world when it comes to like the internet speeds. Like, there was like a ongoing joke for quite a while in Australia because of the way our government decided to handle like the entire internet issue. Like, our internet was like genuinely slower than third world countries' speeds. That's not even a joke. Like, it's just straight up. Places that barely had internet had better internet than we did. Because our government decided to like keep us on a copper network when everybody was moving, like around the world, a lot of countries were moving around to fiber. That was like the beginning of like fiber networks and stuff like that. But our government decided Yeah, nah, you guys don't need better internet. All you guys use the internet for is to read emails anyway. We can just stay on our copper network. So yeah, that put us back like 10 years in terms of our infrastructure. How fun is that? And now we're still playing catch up. Incredible work. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, let's see. If we can make it to the end of this coupon without crashing, I think that's a W. If not, then I'll just go cry or something. Update keeps bugging you? Is it like the OS update or whatever? Can I cry on stream? Dude, if my stream crashes, how do I cry on stream? It's just gone. Stream's ended. It's over. Wobblup wouldn't DC me. That is crazy comms. Wobblup will just take 3 bill with him and then DC me. Both my Blaze Wizards, all they do is take money and do nothing. Alright, my rates can be salvaged by getting 1,000 of these EXP tickets. Nope, more power elixirs. I have not gotten anything outside of power elixirs for a while. My favorite reward. Well, at least every time that we go through the portal, you get like, was it 100 of them? I mean, I still have a decent amount of these boxes. DC when checking Woblop's gear. That is true. I did do that. Well, at the very least, I appreciate a lot of you guys for staying around, even though my internet's been kind of crap today. No, it's a bit of a jank stream, but it is what it is right now. I really want to start a new series now that like I'm done with my Ren. I just need to pick a character and a concept and go with it. I did have a few concepts in mind, but I don't know how to implement it. The thing that scares me the most about like picking up anything is I have to do Arcane River dailies. I think that's the thing that's the most off-putting for me. Arcane River dailies and I guess to some extent Monster Park. I think those two things scare me the most. And I don't know if I want to make it a hyperburn as well. Like there's a part of me that wants to do like a non-hyperburn series, but I'm not sure about that one. Can only use ice attacks. I think the issue for me, as always, is that I think it's not... Personally, it's not that fun to be restricted from my account's resources. I think that's, like, genuinely something that puts a damper in my own prog. Because if I don't want to, like, take away, for example, Links and Legion. Because it just seems... I wouldn't say unfair is the right word, but it doesn't feel right because I kind of worked for it myself already. That's why I kind of like doing that on my Battle Mage, because my Battle Mage, I worked on getting my Links and Legion. So if I make a new thing, if it's in the Challenger world, that's fine. But if I do it in the Reg server, or like in Hyperion in this case, it feels kind of wrong. So, I don't know what the concept would be. I feel like at any given point, I would always feel like if I tried to restrict myself, it'll always be difficult to... I guess make it feel fun to watch. feel like a lot of people did not really enjoy watching me just like use my account's resources, if that makes sense. It's because like you just full send on one character and you just get to whichever goals you're looking for, you know? I guess that's the issue in my head. I want the challenge to be like kinda interesting to do. It needs to be a little bit more than that. Solo to Black Mage without item burn and that is crazy. Solo Black Mage without item burn. You really think that I could do that? Like me to prog later bosses. I guess I could like prog, but the thing is, right? My attention span to like a particular character doesn't last very long. I think that's the biggest issue. I mean, I did prog my Cannon Master to Limbo, right? And C. Carlos. I did that like... I also did, you know, N. Carling. Those were all progged, but I think that was at the time where I kind of like got burnt out from making videos. Because I was also juggling a few other characters. I think I just burnt myself out in that time. You didn't see it? I actually have all the footage of me progging those bosses. Like, I have the video and the moment where we cleared N. Carling for the first time. And I think I have the moment where we cleared Limbo for the first time as well, which is kind of nice. But yeah, we'll see. You know what? Honestly, part of me wants to do like... to redo the whole... like redo my account. There is a part of me that wants to do that. And actually do it like full solo prog. Like Battle Mage round 2 sort of thing. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the prog on this character. But I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. Is that too delusional? Is that too crazy? No, but the thing is, if I do something like this, that's like, I will drop this account. Like, I will actually just drop this account completely if I do something like that. Otherwise, it's too much effort to upkeep two things. You're missing party bossing VC comms? Really? You reckon so? I feel like I'm too much of a clown for that sort of content. Watching people rage? Yo, that's me. You guys just see me getting disappointed when people die to like random things in Carlos. That's what VC comms is like with us. It's either like me being exasperated or JH being exasperated. There's no in between. it's like going to Carlos. Oh, it's top left. Somebody dies. Alright, guess we burst out. Someone dies during burst. And then we fail FMA again. It's just... you know, it's just a constant cycle of that. What can you do? Oh, that's right. Melvin and Tilda, you guys have ruined me. You guys actually don't understand the grief that you guys have put me through for not being able to clear without the help of Kelvin. You guys have griefed me in ways that you don't comprehend. Alright, let me give everybody a bit of story time here. So this week I was intending to run my Corsair through C. Carlos, because I was like, oh, I should be able to comfortably blue dot now. I have enough Sacred Force, I put it into my event stats and everything, you know, I full set it up. It was great. It was perfect. I was a little bit nervous on the damage, but we did a trial run completely fine. And then I find out that my C. Carlos party is already missing 2 people. And I'm replacing one of those people on my Corsair. My Corsair is worthless in C. Carlos. I'm there just for the cookies. I don't contribute to DPS in the slightest. I'm like a bind bot. I press my origin when people need it. So we go into the boss. There's already 5 people instead of the usual 6. And one of the main DPS guys is completely missing. I don't know where he went until a bit later, but we'll get to that story. We go finish our first run. Somebody dies out. We have to rerun. Then JH has to leave because he has double booked himself. So I'm like, okay, we're just down another person. Then this is when I found out that Tilda and Melvin yoinked Kelvin for their own C. Carlos run. And because of that, that party could not clear without like being in there for like, let's say 25 minutes. It's just not enough people. So what I had to do is I had to dig up my Cannon Master, and then I had to do C. Carlos on my Cannon Master. What have you guys done? Why did my Cannon Master do C. Carlos? Why? I didn't even want to do my weeklies on that character. And I had to go do C. Carlos. And then by the end of that run, our guild leader died out anyway. So we cleared it at 3 people. That was the least productive C. Carlos I've ever done in my life. And it was on the wrong character. That's Tilda's fault. And Melvin's fault. Yep. Yep. It's their fault. They yoinked our carry. Yoinked my carry. But also, why did... I don't know. I don't know how he did it. How did JH manage to double book himself? That's crazy. Too many runs. Hello, CC. That's all good. I'm not flaming, I'm just disappointed. No flame, no flame. No, I know that scheduling is hard, so I'm not flaming. I'm not flaming you, JH. Honestly, the person that needs flaming is the one that died out in the party. You know who it is. Nah, but he's kind of rusty. It's okay. Not actually flaming. I would never flame people. Kelvin couldn't handle us dying to another dive, so he swapped. Yeah, look, I am well familiar with that feeling too. Look, you'd think that avoiding dive on Carlos is very straightforward, but it's not so easy when 6 people are uncoordinated and everyone's everywhere. Honestly, it's all avoided if we cleared on the first run. That is true. That is true. I won't deny that. But it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, the person that missed out the most out of all those runs, despite like having to run C. Carlos on my Cannon Master instead of my Corsair, and like, you know, having to run it multiple times and stuff, I can like forget all that, because honestly the person that lost the most this week was Rad. Or Red. He's the one that lost the most yesterday. I've never seen somebody so disappointed. If you know, you know. It's easy to teach when we did the C. Carlos thing. I think it was easier for us as well, JH, because it was, at the time, the only people that had done C. Carlos was you and me, right? Because, like, you carried me in that original C. Carlos party. And so I had a little bit of experience, but then I started, like, green dotting. So I've done the boss a few times at this point, after griefing a lot. We don't talk about that, though. But the rest of the guys, they hadn't, like, done C. Carlos at all. So I think they were kind of nervous about it. So they locked in, you know? They locked in. And also, I bet that everyone thought that they were going to end up in the YouTube video. Which, you know, technically I have footage of us randomly dying to dives. You know, I have footage of that. Maybe it was unintentional pressure. But I see. It's... That boss is definitely harder than it looks. Sounds kind of dumb for anybody who's ever, like, done the cheese method for C. Carlos. Or, like, not C. Carlos, like Carlos in general. Like, if you cheese it, it's, like, super easy. But actually playing for bursts and actually having to cleanse the systems, it becomes a lot less easy when people don't pay attention. It's a new experience when you actually have to hit your shots, and you actually have to dodge things, and you actually have to keep an eye on Carlos. Yeah, it's a whole new battle. I learned to respect the boss a lot more when I started soloing it. After soloing N Carlos a few times, you start to respect him a lot more because he did a lot of damage. He did a lot of damage. Two burst C. Carlos is easy. That's only if you cleanse the systems, though. C. Carlos is easy, even with the 2 bursts, only if you cleanse the systems. If you don't cleanse the systems, it's going to be hard no matter what. It only takes 1 or 2 people in the party to not be able to hit top and bottom system for it to just go to hell. Because if you can't cleanse the top and bottom system quickly, you will play on 3 multiple times. And it takes like 1 minute of playing on 3 systems to, like, for everything to just go downhill and people start dying out. Because then you start doing tests on 2 systems and then nobody's cleansing during burst. I don't know. It's hard. At least that's my take on it. Maybe I'm just traumatized from soloing it. The moment that you start missing the top and bottom system a bunch of times, you know your run's gonna go downhill. You know, I don't really mind it when people tell me that they're bad at cleansing top and bottom, because it is kind of hard to cleanse, because you watch people, like, shoot it from across the map and you're like, is that what I'm expected to do? I just want my teammates to just walk up to the system and cleanse it, you know what I mean? Like, you guys don't need to do like a 360 no-scope across the map. You guys can just hold blink on top of the top system and wait for it to come by and cleanse it. You don't have to shoot it across the map. Because I actually got so tilted in our run when the top system was up, and I was like, guys, we need to work together to cleanse this. And I have 3 people shooting from across the map and shooting the system early and in the wrong spot at the same time. So when the system actually comes to the spot to cleanse, it's already gone. See how fast you speedrun N Carlos? Yeah, sure, go for it. Any estimation? Didn't you say you were like 90 something K? It's probably less than, it's probably like 7 minutes. That's my guess. Oh, I probably need 8 minutes. If you needed to burst every segment. If you can 1 burst each segment, it'll probably take you 8 minutes. Unless your DPS is high. I feel like most people are going to be gated by that anyway, right? I don't know what to expect, because I didn't do NCARs very much. Well, what Ascents will do? Oh, that's true. I didn't really think about Ascents. Would it be possible for somebody to triple Ascent and then do a whole segment? Is that reasonable? Like, JH, if you did triple ascent, do you reckon you could do like a whole segment in Carlos? You 100k Hexa? Oh, there you go. No, I joined. This is a fresh portal. Also, I'd like to say, I haven't DC'd yet, so, you know, things are looking kind of good. Things are looking kind of good. Maybe it fixed itself. Maybe all I had to do was be on the correct network. Honestly, skill diff. Brain gapped. Okay. Oh, I said to do High Mountain, an angler company. How's the Ren? The Ren's chillin'. I haven't really made any progress since like the end of my videos. I have like cubed up and Star Forced up some things though. You know what? After this WAP, I don't know. I'm not even on a WAP. Why am I here? Because I was testing the stability of my internet, wasn't I? Yo, we went half an hour without crashing again. Yo, that's a new record for today. So maybe, you know what? Forget training there. I can't be bothered. Let's go loot. Let's go spend some money so I can cheer myself up because today has been kind of miserable DCing all the time. Okay. Let's level up some fams. No more DCs. I think I just died inside a little bit too much when I DC'd out of the wheel room. That was kind of disappointing. My armor box. Woplop's armor box. He didn't deserve to lose that armor box. I know I hate him sometimes, but I try. I'll try for my mules. It was gonna boom anyway? Probably, honestly. That character does not have a good history. Alright, let's have a look at this. Oh. No, this is so good, but I'm using one thing. Oh, that is a good frontier pot. That is a good frontier pot. Plus 1.8. Holy. Are you guys believers of the 40% boss damage? This is not 40% boss damage. Ooh, 1,000. Sure. 6% luck, dude. It's always 6% luck. Okay. Let's go swap characters over onto the Ren. Oh, I just hit my elbow on my chair. Now my hand's numb. Hype's Ren is 91k Hexa? Holy moly. That is insane, actually. He's just built diff, and lucky. You know what? You know, I'm okay with like people who make use of the resources hitting. You know what I mean? Yeah, no hate watching here. Oh, when I closed my stream yesterday, not yesterday, the other day when I was streaming, I cubed the rest of my bright cubes, and I hit this. My Ren's kind of cooking. Look at this, 3-line cape. Kind of nice. What are we feeling like? What flavor of wasting money are we feeling like? Do we want to go for 27% here? Or do we want to go for fake 3-line here? Thoughts? Fake 3-line the belt? It's free? I've heard that before. It's never free. It's never free. Actually, I have some more cubes. Hell yeah. Bonus cubes. Is the belt pretty cheap? It's on the cheaper end for sure, I think. It's because it's like kind of like accessories. It has slightly more junk lines than standard accessories, but still low. Four 2-line crit in 200, but also made you cry. No, it's int. What? What is this? For luck? Let's go for another 200. Let me move this across. Alright, we're gonna hit 3-line strength. Or 24. I think I'd happily settle 24. No, 3-line HP. No stopping until D prime. I don't know about that one. Not sure about that one. I don't think my Ren's that lucky. Yo, I just rolled the same line twice. Surely within 200 cubes I can hit more than 21, right? How many cubes was that weapon again? Look, you can't take that into isolation. Because you gotta think about all the cubes I spent on my other characters leading up to it. It just yoinked the fail stack. Oh, yo, I hit double prime. He was right. I hit it, boys. 24. Yeah, that sort of counts. That counts. I think it's just... I think I go on the shoulder here. Because that's only 20. Fix the shoe. But this is... But it's not legendary. I don't want to tear it up. Alright, I believe. 10 cubes. That's all I need. You know what? I'm not even going to open these. Fix the shoe, he says. Alright, I can try. Alright. My faith in the bright cubes did not last very long. Oh no. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way, guys. When it comes to spending money, you just buy a bunch at the same time and don't think about it too much. You gotta think of it like this. If you buy 1,000 cubes and you hit in your first 10, you just get free gambling. That's how it works, right? Okay, that's okay. Girl math. Alright, I'm looking for strength. Alright, surely I can at least get to 23, right? 1310? Three cents not enough to 1 bar. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, so you're basically stuck per burst then, hey. How much percentage is 20% all stat worth? Is that worth like 22%? Oh, come on. This Ren's too smart. Early game, virtually no difference, I see. It's only a matter of time before I roll away the thing I'm looking for. Because I'm getting distracted by chat. Yep. I'm just gonna blame you guys. Three lining everything? I don't think I have enough money for that. I don't know if I have enough money to 3-line everything. It's really up to the Ren to hit. It's not up to me. Letting the Ren take the wheel here. I did see 3-line int before, so next up is 3-line strength, right? I hope the first time I see 1310 comes with more strength. Alright, I'll take it. 27. Right? Is that 27? Good enough. Good enough. Hello, Anil. Yeah, and shoulder should be like reasonably okay to fake 3-line, if not 3-line. Like, after the accessories, it should be in technically the cheaper ones. 22 star? Nah, it's so bad to 22 star off event now. Boom chance is too high. Also, I wasted all my arcane spares, so that didn't help. Alright, hoping for 13-10-7 or better, hopefully. Although I will settle on 13-7-7. Kinda like my shoe. Ooh, almost. So perfectly in line. And the strength and luck lines and dex lines are just all perfectly lined up. And then you have int that's like slightly shorter. What do you guys think? Will we hit within the next 20 cubes, or do I have to buy more? You get the feeling that I'm gonna have to buy a lot more, and that I've been baited into wasting my money. It's gonna boom? That's crazy. Honestly, if I tapped it, it probably would boom. Knowing my luck, because it's a shoulder. You never trust these shoulders, man. These shoulders are like made out of styrofoam. My Ren is seated? No. It's gotta even out at some point. Like everything else in this game, it evens out at some point. No, 3-line decks. Melvin can't trust gloves. He also can't trust slime rings, apparently. What does the cat say? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, 3-line luck. Alright, at this point I've seen 3-line of everything, so therefore strength is next. Yep. I manifested that triple dex line into existence. That's on me. No. Oh. Why is it always dex? It's not always 3 lines or something, but whenever it is, it's always dex. That was my own fault, truly. Shouldn't have said anything. It's calling to play Corsair? True. How about this? I'll use the rest of these 200 cubes and hopefully I hit something. And then I'll spend the rest of it on the Corsair. I have 8 bill. I don't really have that much to spend on my Corsair though. I feel like my Corsair's already like 3-line everything for the most part. And I'm just like missing 3% here and there for some pots. I guess I could cube my Eternal Hat. Attempt 23s off event with 8 bill? Come on now. Even you know that's a bad idea. Even you know that's a bad idea. Oh no, int. How about just for you, JH? I'll try one. 1 day break. No safeguard, and just see where it goes. If it booms, it booms. It's not meant to be. Just, you know, a singular daybreak. Actually, is it better to go for daybreak or slime? What do you reckon? Like, if you had to pick between daybreak and slime to go for 23 first. Yeah, because both of them are good. Diego's hype level of luck? I don't know. I don't know. Off event though? Not doing H Baldrix? Yeah. Where does Baldrix drop? Pendant? Guys, I think I've cooked my shoulder. No. Might be a 23 settle angle. 7-minute in Carlos. Nice. Pause cause he thought. Every time, dude. I always forget, man. I get excited when I see 3 lines of Dex because I played Dex classes the most, right? I played my Corsair. My Cannon Master originally was, you know, Corsair Jet, so that's a Dex class as well. What else? Wild Hunter, Mechanic. I do play a lot of Dex classes. Same thing with Int. Plunger, true. Yeah, I do play a lot of Dex classes. Yeah, I got so excited on my Cannon Master. I forgot I was a Dex class when I saw that. Guys, it's getting kind of cooked. I haven't even seen 23. 1310, please. Oh, not 10 and 10, 1310. Sunroom fully charged. We're ditching the egg. Alright. If the sunroom hits, I'm never cubing anywhere else ever again. I like how you said recently, implying that there have been times where it wasn't goated. Oh no. The luck's been sapped out. It's okay. I have 20 cubes in a dream. Hello Shira, how you doing? Come on. 1310, I'm not asking for much. Not asking for much, just 1310. Oh no. This is more or less where I started. What happened to the Twitch stream? I was just crashing a lot. I just didn't want to bother people with it. Nah, this is basically where I started. Actually, it's slightly worse, right? I think it is slightly worse. I lost 3% dex. It's cooked. You know what? Nah. Don't be a coward. Use the rest of the cubes. We can fix it another time. Alright, here we go. It's only up from here, right? Oh! Oh, good. Fixed. Yeah, it's the sunroom. Nice. Now, what can I use the rest of these bright cubes on? These ones, this one I'm waiting to like actually Star Force. I have that one. I have this one. I kind of want to use my bright cubes. What do you guys think? I want to just empty out the tank so then I don't get baited into spending more money. If I use everything, then I don't have anything to use. Alright, look away guys. I'm going to bright cube my heart. If you think about it, this is the one that has the highest likelihood of getting double prime. Roll tap the sub pendant? Oh hell nah. Actually, if the internet drops when you have the choice of before and after, when you log back in, you get prompted by the same before and after screen. I think that's kind of new. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you get prompted with before and after again. It's the same with the flames. The black flames do the same. It's always Dex. Alright, you know what? Those are productive gains. I'll take it. Alright, what are we looking at now? 173 with fams. Nice. Pretty good. $23 daybreak on the Seer. If I hit 23 daybreak, do I just use the 23 daybreak? I don't use it as fodder, right? What's the math for source? Like, how do you go for a 23 source now? Hypothetically, if you wanted to go 23 source, I feel like going for 25 Dom Pendant is like kind of maniac behavior because it's so high variance. What is the actual math, if anyone knows? Alright, we get one try at a 23 daybreak because I don't have any money. Do I even have a daybreak trace? I do not have a daybreak trace. So I guess I just use a fresh daybreak. Unless I already have one Star Force up a bit. Let's just check. Alright, it's looking alright. Go 26 Dom, alright mate. Because it's a matter of like picking what blows up, if that makes sense. Because if you transfer a 23 daybreak onto a 22 sup, or a 24 onto a 23 and then 24 onto a 23 again, you're just choosing what different thing blows up. There's also the choice of like going 23 sup onto the source and then raw tapping the source. There's like a lot of different like variations to it. And I think it's just a matter of picking what you think you're okay blowing up. You go 30 Dom for a 28 source. Right. Oh, it's not today, JH. It's not today. There's no 23 daybreak. But we can try one slime ring. We'll go one of each. You know, give it a fair shot. I should have laddered the two. Could have made it a race to see which one made it the furthest. Welcome back. You're here just in time to see me waste money. Oh, today's not the day, guys. It's not the day. It is not the day. Don't tap. Gibson's back, you're gonna boom. True. No truer words have been spoken. Alright. It would have went if Gibson didn't show up. Yeah, unlucky. Alright, just for a bit of fun, let's cube up this Eternal. I mean, I can't use it right now, but just a bit of fun. It bothers me that it's only unique right now. At least if it's in Legendary, I can throw random cubes on it. If I had any. I had one. Alright, let's not get baited. I'm just gonna use the rest of these cubes. Actually, if I want to use the rest of these cubes, I'm gonna use it on my weapon. Because, you know, what if I hit 3 lines of attack? No, I hit 3 lines of strength! Wrong character. Oh my god. Thank you for the $5.
Cat says meow 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 woof meow 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 woof meow 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 woof meow 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 woof meow meow, and we say go Holly, go Holly, go Holly. Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico.
Well, thank you for that. Brought back a couple of nightmares there. Just a little bit of nightmare. Oh my god, look at that. Triple prime.
Cat says, what do you think of my duck? Duck emoji, duck emoji, duck emoji, swan emoji, baby chick emoji, satchel emoji, hatching chick emoji, cat emoji, romantic cat face emoji, centipede emoji, church emoji,
I hate it here.
prince emoji.
Alright, just to spice things up. What if I get a Seren emblem? I'm gonna try a solo. Keyword is try. I feel like I throw a lot when I play this boss. JH said it was free, so maybe it is. I mean, the character's strong, it's just that I'm kinda lazy. Oh. Oh, I was not supposed to do that first. It's all good. I did everything the wrong way around. I did it the wrong way around. Oh my god. I have taken a lot of damage. Oh! Okay. Okay. Slightly out of practice. It's all good. It's all good. All good. I just like ate everything there. You know, I actually forgot what my iframe key was. Oh my god, these pillars. There's so many of them. Why are they chasing me? Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? My fountain ran out. Exactly there. What have you missed? I spent a lot of money for nothing. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did hit a little bit of stuff on my Ren. I actually keybound my dash. Look at him go. Oh my god. Everywhere I go, there's just pillars. Oh my god. Where are my rockets? I mean, what are my ships hitting? They're hitting nothing. They're hitting nothing. I don't know how to play this boss, guys. Oh! Oh my god. I hate this boss. I feel like my damage is questionable at best. Peak for those who watch it. Valid. I see why you guys like this boss. Because you guys aren't the ones playing it. Yeah, I'm doing stuff sometimes. Should probably use my Jenny iframe a little bit more frequently. I wasn't sure if it was running out. Oh! Man, this boss is scary. Oi! I forgot to ring swap. All good. I just have to skip the ring swap. Alright. That was just rude.
Cat says meow 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 meow. Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji.
I found the safe spot. Right there. Yo, these pillars! They're after me. I need to wait for her to dash, otherwise I'm gonna miss my burst. I actually hit my burst this time, because I waited. Well, I can just get stabbed here, right? It doesn't really matter. It's the next one that's scary. I'm getting stuck every time I try to duck. Okay, that's a lot of deers. You stay over there. Is it worth me bursting here? Oh. Hey. Oh, I do not have my iframe.
Cat goes o-e-e-r-e-o-e-e-r-e-o-e-e-r-e. Avidico emoji, Avidico emoji.
Oh, it stood up too early. I hate this boss sometimes. Uh-oh. 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 Ah. Oh, I am so cooked. Why can't I jump? Let me jump. All the burst damage I did just was instantly healed. That was not worth bursting. It's all good. It's all good. You know, it's just all part of the plan. It's all good. I'm not disappointed. Do you have a sense? I do actually have my ascent skills. I'm saving it for when I need it. Oh! It's all good. You know what? That could have went worse. That went better than expected. Okay. I don't know where I am. Oh, in the back of the head. It's all good. Honestly, it was not worth bursting. I did like no damage during that burst. Corsair's burst is too slow. I need to wait until she dashes into the corner. Oh my god, that almost went poorly. You miss extended bullet barrage? Me too, bro. I also miss it. Oh. I got hit by the random laser. Oh, there's 3 of them now. I could use these. Actually, it did a decent amount of damage. My set actually did okay damage. Did like a whole %. Oh! Okay, that wasn't that bad. I expected it to be worse. Is it level 1? I don't think so. I think it's level 2. Like, that's a big difference. I have a drop node as well. Wow, 436. Now that I spent all my money, surely it drops, right? Nope. Didn't even replace the daybreak that I blew up just then. I sacrificed a daybreak and a slime ring for nothing. Can't let this guy overtake you. Should wait for your holy symbol. I mean, how much does HS actually give? It's like 10%. But JH, that means that you can take my other character. You can take my Xenon. Thoughts? I need to do Carlos as well, but I don't have a Carlos party anymore, so do I just do E-Carlos? Is it just E-Carlos today? I got scammed. I don't know about doing N-Carlos, man. I can't be bothered for that. I don't even know if it's possible. Let me check my scouter. The last I checked, it was not doable. Well, I have it at 118%. I don't know if that's doable. I don't trust myself to clear 118%. Yeah, my second force is still missing like 20. I'm only at 330. Do I need 350 to even like do full damage? Yeah, it's like 350 for full damage. That's with full event stats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's full event stats. I think it's because like this character's not even 280, so I'm missing a lot of Sacred Force. Usually when you hit 280, N-Carlos becomes a lot more accessible because you get like so much more Sacred Force. Because yeah, look at my symbols. They're not that bad. I mean, it's average 6 or 7. It's not that bad. You can try. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can be bothered. I think I'm just gonna do easy. I'll just do easy. Because I am lazy. I'll start with the 6-7. What did I say? I'll be honest, I don't even think of it. If it happens, it happens. It's not my fault my symbols are level 6 or level 7. What do you want me to say? I'm just reading the numbers, man. Wait, did I not mark the boss? Oh god. Man, this class is so sweet. I wish I kept my Cannon Master as a Corsair, low-key. That's okay. This Corsair is doing just as well sometimes. That's actually pretty quick. That's a lot faster than I remember it. Usually my burst is coming back up before I phase. Now I'm straight through without my 1 minutes. What made me job change? Oh, it's because I was only doing weeklies on it once a week, right? And because I was only playing it once a week, I wasn't very good at Corsair. And it was really tilting for me to like try to figure out how to play the class again. Because I would just be playing like my my Battle Mage the whole time. And then I swap over to Corsair, a class that I didn't really learn how to play. And then I was doing weeklies on it every week. It just didn't feel good. So I swapped over to Cannon Master because Cannon Master is a lot easier to play. Like, Cannon Master undoubtedly is, like, way easier to play. I just missed that shot. I actually liked Corsair already. It was just hard to play. For somebody that was already like playing a bunch of random characters, you know what I mean? It was already difficult enough. It's my current main, honestly? Probably this Corsair. I actually really enjoy playing my Corsair. Out of all my characters, this is the one I enjoy the most at the moment. I do really like my other classes too. Oh, but I don't know, something satisfying about this one. Oh. Did I even hit the thing? Made you want to play? Oh, for Jet? Honestly, Jet had its own charm. It wasn't very good, but it, you know, it had its own charm. Dude, not para-targeting on a boss as a Corsair feels so damn bad. You're just like, where is my damage? I have no damage. Yeah, rip the spaceship. I do kind of miss the spaceship. The aesthetic was kind of nice. That's alright. Maybe I can just mini burst out of this. And then I can just origin burst after. I feel like it might be slightly overkill otherwise. Yeah, the run's pretty quick now. Oh! Did not pay attention to that whatsoever. Ascent out? Oh, you're right. I could have just triple ascented. Completely forgot about that. It's like, yeah, right. That is a thing, isn't it? Wow, that was like maybe 8 minutes. That's pretty good actually, because I think originally my runs were closer to 12 minutes. Cut it down by quite a lot. What am I swapping to drop gear for? What is this boss dropping? Soul shards? Soul shard? Just a single one? Well, apparently I can also solo easy carling, but I ain't up for that. I am not up for that. On the upside, I haven't DC'd in a while. W internet connection. All I needed to do was connect to the right system. N10 mule drops. Honestly, I probably got more than your N10 mules. Like, yeah, you get your eternal pieces, but I get 1 bill. So, who's really winning? It's still DCing from Teams? Not from Teams, it's just probably my internet. Well, the reason why I was DCing originally, I don't know what the cause is, but I restarted my router and restarted my computer, and that would have probably already fixed it. But what happened was when I restarted my computer and router, as it was connecting back into the network, it connected into the wrong network. And that network was a lot more unstable for me. That was my own fault. I didn't notice that it connected to the wrong one. So instead of like my usual, what is it, 5G network, I connected to like the 2.4 one, and that one just kept DCing me. So yeah, turns out I connected to the wrong network, and it's been okay since, thankfully. I don't know why it was so bad originally, but yeah, it seems to have fixed it, so that's all good. But yeah, it was kind of goofy. The fact that like I even connected into the wrong network in the first place is that shouldn't have even happened. God, how good is using Ascents to do your dailies? That's the good stuff right there. Yeah, for me it's the opposite, because I'm actually close enough. The 5 GHz for me is a bit better. Okay. That's all done. Slowly making back the money that I wasted. All good. What else can I do here? Should probably hand this in because I forgot about it last time. Yo, I get 10 fragments. Nice. It's free. Okay. Now what can I do? I have some bosses left, but maybe I'll leave that for tomorrow. How do I feel about the new star forcing system? Conceptually, I like that the stars don't go down. I don't mind the extra cost because if the average cost is the same, then I'm not going to complain about it. For me, it was more of a quality of life thing. I don't mind it, you know, being more expensive individually, like on each tap. But if the average cost is the same, then I don't mind. I think the issue for me now is that now that we've had it for a bit longer, it's very annoying that there is way less like incentive involved in star forcing off event, because I didn't mind being able to star force off event previously because your chances didn't really change. It costed more for sure because, you know, you would safeguard up to 17 and whatnot. But it's kind of annoying now. If I get a new drop, if it's a pitch boss, for example, I have to just wait. Because realistically, you shouldn't be tapping things off event with the increased boom chance. I think if they just made it more frequent that you're able to tap with 30% boom reduction on, if that was way more frequent, like even once a week, I would say that hands down it's better. But right now, I really don't like that we're at the whims of whatever Nexon's cooking. Like whenever they decide to give us 30% off, if at all, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Why was I on this Ren again? There was a reason why I was here. No, it was just done with resting. Oh, good. Honestly, like, it's because it's higher than it was before. If it was the same same average rate, I wouldn't have minded. Because I don't mind knowing the consequences of spending more money for gains and stuff like that. That I don't mind, but now it's become sort of active griefing, which feels kind of bad for somebody like me, who just... My fun in the game is just being able to spend my money wherever I feel like. And now I'm actually constrained to waiting for events. Like before, if I spent off event, I just wasted money. Now, like, it actually blows up my gear if I spend off event, which feels kind of bad. Like, I miss the freedom of being able to just tap things whenever I felt like, without kind of feeling bad about it. Because before, you felt like on a whim you wanted to 22 something, it would just cost you more. It wouldn't like affect your rates. You knew what you were getting yourself into, but now the boom rate is just straight up higher, so it feels kind of bad. Alright. Now that the internet's cleared up a bit, it's time to farm. I am still trying to chase for the... what do you call it? 110 drop and 40 boss damage stuff, so that would be nice. Oh wow, I'm actually low on Hexa. Not for long. This event just gives us so much. It's kind of crazy. Maybe they will make it so then we get that event a little bit more often. Because right now, it feels kind of bad. Honestly, it should just be every Saturday. Oh, not Saturday, sorry, every Sunday. Just every Sunday, 30% off on boom rate. And then make 30% off cost, like the nice event. So people still have the option to off event if they like, or they can just wait for any Sunday. They had no reason to make the boom rate higher than it was. How do you think they should address the frag problem? I don't think there's an issue with frags right now, but I wouldn't mind it if they were tradable. Because right now, frags are like a consistent income for anyone who like grinds, right? I don't think that's usually a problem. It's because right now, because they're encouraging a lot of us to make more characters, it is a little bit annoying to farm on mules if you want EXP on your main. Because at the end of the day, frags are just a resource that you're sacrificing one character to put onto another. So I don't see why they don't just make it tradable for us in Heroic. Because, yeah, if you wanted to farm frags on a mule, it feels pretty bad because, for one thing, obviously, you're not farming the right character if you want EXP on your main. But also, the drop rate inherently on a lot of mules will be lower. So that also feels kind of bad. And then also, obviously, you are forced to make proper drop gear and stuff like that. It's just a whole hassle, right? So unless you actually enjoy playing other characters, it doesn't feel that good to kind of be locked into farming on another character. I think just simply making all the frags tradable would just clean it up a little bit. Like, yeah, it's kind of good for the people who have a lot stockpiled, but it's not like they got it out of nowhere, right? Like, anyone who has a lot of frags stockpiled, they farmed it themselves. Like, there's no loophole as of, like, getting frags right now. Like, if you want more frags, you just farm more. So why can't you just move your resources around, sort of thing? What did you just boost in your Hexa? What do you mean? Are you talking about this thing? This conversion? It lets you change your Soul Erda into boosters, which can get you more EXP and stuff. Yeah, honestly, tradable fragments would be kind of nice. If you want to move your resources around a little bit, I feel like you should be able to. Incentive is to have people push higher stars, but the changing rates is crazy. Yeah. I would like them to, like, for them to make a proper statement about it. Like, yeah, I get that the ceiling of making better gear is higher, but the old ceiling to make the existing gear is also higher. The existing gear is a lot more expensive to make. Like, if they wanted to make 23, 24, 25 and beyond more accessible, then sure, by all means. But there was no reason to make it more difficult to get 22 star gear, because that was already, like, the staple goal for most players, to get to 22 in the first place. Yeah, there really wasn't any reason for them to increase the boom rate to get to 22. To increase Erda rates? Nah, for the Erda rates, it's only usually from the events that affect it. Because right now we have one of the co-op events, this thing. So we get a lot more extra Soul Herder, like double right now. That's pretty good. But because we have so much of it, then, you know, you gotta use it somewhere, right? Otherwise you hit 20 and then it stops stacking up. So I just make boosters and call it a day. I really should have made more epic fams. I need to go and clean up my inventory a little bit. I have too many unique fams that are just not doing anything. Gotta clean that up. No more hoarding. It's so much more complicated now because we have like both the Mystic Frontier and our usual fams. So difficult. Discouraging players who are newer. It definitely makes things a lot more awkward for new players because they either have to juggle blowing up more gear, which is never fun, especially if you're like limited with your spares. You can't make gains off event. And sometimes, you know, if you're progging and you need to get to the next hurdle, sometimes you just need to off event. I'm not a big advocate of off event. I do it because like I get bored, right? But I know that a lot of people prefer to use their resources a little bit more smart. Like in a smarter way than I do, but not having that option or being completely restricted to events feels pretty bad. Because yeah, before it was only a matter of like choice. You either spent off event, you spend a little bit more or a lot more depending on what it is, but you got to like prog your gear normally still. But now it's just worse. It's just worse. 22ing things off event is so much harder. Or not even 22, just like improving your gear in general is so much harder. Bugs before pitches. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I love the new system of the stars not going down. I don't mind that it's more expensive individual taps, but on average it does feel better. But the increased boom chance is so sad because yeah, it's like you said, you get a new drop, you get like an eternal, a pitch, whatever it is. Like you get excited to upgrade it, but unless you're staying at 18, there's no reason to tap it off event. Honestly, you can tap things to 18 off event safeguarded, and you shouldn't feel too bad about it because the 30% off only saves I think 10% or something when you safeguard things. So it's not the worst thing. Like saving 10% is like kind of whatever. Given like the event is 30% overall. But man, like tapping past 18, non-safeguarded, is just... You're just playing with fire at that point. Oh no. Let me just upgrade this thing. I think that's the one that's in. Should probably check it first. What if it's something good? Never mind. Release 30% boom chance Sundays? Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like I think if it was like more frequent, once a week, once every 2 weeks, hell, as long as we know when it is, you know what I mean? Because right now, we don't know when they are gonna happen. So you're just holding it indefinitely until Nexon decides to let us have, I guess, a shining. Yeah. Because before, we were excited for 5, 10, 15s because it was good value. 30% off, less exciting before because a lot of people, you know, were just blowing up stuff because they weren't safeguarding it. But that's not because, you know, because the rates were worse. It's just because you're not safeguarding it. So inherently, you're going to blow up more things. But now it's just, it's always bad. Until they decide to give us 30% boom rate. Shining and CS transfer monthly, please. Agreed. I want to see the 30% reduction more often. The boom rate one specifically. Alright, here's the copium, right? Here's the copium. We haven't seen an Inkwell note in a while. The copium is the thing that they're cooking. They're going to address this. Alright. That's my copium. When they finally release one, once they come back from their holiday, they're going to tell us we're going to get CS unification. Or if they don't give us that, it's going to be once a month. Then they're going to make 30% more often. Yep. That's what I'm asking for. That's my Christmas in January list. And 300 frags. True, true, true. We wouldn't be an Inkwell note without 300 frags and 2 mag pots. and a hat. Some kind of cosmetic. Only positive belief here. But we'll see, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't release any notes anytime soon. Because I feel like there's a lot of weight behind their words, and I'm sure that they're aware of that. Because they're like kind of keeping the gap between them kind of big, and they're not really, you know, voicing or talking about some of the concerns about the community that we have asked about. I don't know. I feel like they have to really make sure that the notes are as, you know, they broadly address as many things as possible. But we'll just have to wait and see. Give you 2,000 frags, you don't have to whap anymore. This guy. Get back in the mines. Just because you're 290 doesn't mean it's done. 295 is awaiting. Honestly, I should try to level up soon. Pretty close to it. If I can get some more of the EXP vouchers on the pouches, it'd be pretty good. No, I just keep getting power elixirs. You do Saturn, no Jupiter. I see. That's alright. Who am I to tell people to prog their character? I don't even make it past 280 half the time. I need to find out how much more damage I should probably give my mules to do Black Mage a bit faster. I need to stop being lazy on my Wild Hunter, actually. I shouldn't have refreshed my Vac Pets on this character. Because I refreshed the Vac Pets on my Corsair, I feel inclined to farm on it. I gotta. Maybe once the Vac Pets expire up again, back onto the Ren, so I can get to 280. That's at the end of the month, these Vacs. And then I'll get 280 on the Ren. Then I'll figure it out from there. Or I could make a new character. Thoughts? Make a new explorer. Farm on a new explorer? I've always been interested in making a Dark Knight. Pathfinder. True. I find it very ironic that Cold, you're saying fire poison just because your name. Cold Fridge is telling me to make a fire poison. It would have been a lot more thematic if you said ice lightning. We're gonna burn in 2 weeks. Oh, is it in 2 weeks? We don't get it next week? Or this week? Where's the thing? Is it this one? The check-in? Oh, it opens tomorrow, right? Ice lightning is called warm fridge. I do have an idea of like a series I would like to make. Just something for fun. I do have an idea. Yeah, I should probably try to figure out which class I want to play though. It's probably either an anima class or it's going to be... what is it? An explorer. Just because those are the Vac Pets that are alive right now. It's probably either going to be a Ho-Young, a Ice Lightning, or a Dark Knight. I guess technically Lara as well. Could be funny if I played a Lara. Lara isn't real? But what if I make it real? Thoughts? What's wrong with Lara? Honestly, there's probably a lot of things wrong with Lara, but I don't want to know. Do I want to leech H adversary on one character? I mean, that's just saying, do you want H adversary on your Cannon Master, right? Can I do H adversary on my Corsair? I get the feeling no. No, H adversary is too tall. I don't think I have enough Sacred Force. How much Sacred Force do I need for H adversary? Yo, H adversary is not even showing up for my Scouter on my Corsair. Does it mean that, does that mean that I'm just like below 10%? H adversary is... I'm at 10%. Let's go. I think learn maybe means that like I need 285 if I want to like do it properly. But if I'm a leech, that's different. It's different if I'm leeching. Well, step one is I need to leech C Carlos, you know what I mean? Man, I'm down to try leech on my Corsair because I actually do want to prog it. If I do H adversary and C Carlos on this character, I can get my Eternals pretty quickly. I don't need it on my Cannon Master or Battle Mage at the moment because both of them have full 21 Eternals on those slots. So I think if I wanted to do it on any character, it would be on my Corsair. Or my Ren. My Ren's kind of getting there. Slowly. It's just gated by spares at the moment, my Ren. It's missing stars on like 3 or 4 different items because of spares. You can't help that. I'd imagine the percentage on my Ren is going to be very similar. Just because it does have more Sacred Force and it has higher levels. Yo, my H Limbo percentage is 0. What a surprise. Oh, there's a portal here. Nice. Entered in and instantly got the big pouch. All according to plan. More power elixirs. Stop. I think I've entered like 8 times and like 6 out of the 8 times I got power elixirs. This is a complete scam. Where are my vouchers? The XP voucher is actually so good though. Real talk. Crazy event if you decide to cap portals and run them through mules and stuff. So many. Alright, at least I got a few level 5 fams here. We can finish up the stream by revealing some uniques. It's time to run out of fam cards. Yeah, look at this. I'm on to my like last stack of magicians. Starting to run out a little. Boss mules and sleep. That's true. I probably should have finished my boss meals too. I still have my Xenons. And some of my Cannon Master. Should I start saving money again? I think I've hit that point on my Ren where I don't really care to work on its cubing anymore. I think it's hit a good spot now. I don't even have that itch anymore. I had a lot of like 2 lines, now a lot of it's 24 plus. That's probably good enough. Don't forget Ride or Die. Yeah, true. For those who haven't done it, make sure you guys do Ride or Die. Resets tomorrow? As for me, I would like to keep that event unattended. Alpaca Cosmetics. Yeah, that is also another event I didn't do. Daily reminder that events are optional. No FOMOing. I actually like not playing with events. I like the event buffs, so I kind of like that the event buffs are tied to just attendance. You don't have to do anything. But yeah, the ones that you had to do things, that was kind of annoying. I don't remember the last time I've seen it, especially a chest. How many of you guys capped the chests over on Sunday? The strong cat is back. Cat's okay. Best Yuko was legendary. I'm assuming you mean like Apollo or Frito legendary? I don't think I saw Especia that day either. Granted, I didn't grind for very long, but... yeah. I mean, it was kind of fun opening the chest and actually getting decent, you know, decent EXP from it. Not to say it doesn't already give good EXP, but it's always nice. Alright, let's finish things up by fusing some fams. Wait, did I not reveal it? Oh, right. Let's make these epics. Got it on a mule? Lucky mule. There's always the mules. It's never the mains. Well, how did I know that it wasn't gonna rank up there? Oh my god. No, say it ain't so. Gotta reveal the info on these first though. Or at least those ones. This one I knew was garbage. What about this one? I mean, I kind of want unique expedition fams anyway, hey. How many of you guys are done with all 3 of your expedition fam setups? I think this Corsair is getting kind of close, but some of it's a little bit jank. Hopefully this actually tears up. Alright. Okay, I need to reveal these epics. Oh well, they're not even level 5 anyway. Same type 1.4, sure. 30 ID. 10 attack. Different 1.4. Okay, that's whatever. Alright, let's have a look at the fun ones. You get 2 tries. Looking for 110 or 40 boss damage. I mean, 30 is also good. 30 is also... Okay, coping on 30, because the top line is either healing... Okay, it is healing. No, solid healing, 12%. Alright, show us a percent. Nope, it's cooked. One more. Copium. No, there's an outline in black, but there's still a chance it's a 30% on the bottom. It's a not 40% on the bottom. No, not the outlines. Okay, I actually need to start clearing out some of these fams. So that one can go. This one can go. Have a different type. It's a pretty good line. Maybe I'll keep that. Get rid of this. Okay, that one can go. 3 consecutive numbers. Nope. Outline in red. Devil type. Are these devil type? I think they are. That one's not bad. I'll keep that. Need to make some space. Alright. Maybe it's like... Need to make new uniques. As long as the boss damage one doesn't get eaten. That's all that matters. Okay. Nice. Now I have a new bunch of fams to level up. I'll slowly do that. And yeah, I think for now though, that might be it for today's stream. Okay, looks like at least my internet is not completely crap. It seemed to be okay in the last how long was this session? 2 hours or so. So yeah, starting again tomorrow, he'll be doing more daily streams. I need to figure out what I want to do in terms of a new series, because I want to do something with the hyperburn. I'm trying to think of something fun to do for myself, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway guys, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys are regular enjoyers, I'll be back again tomorrow. Might be an early stream tomorrow because, yeah, I think my wife is heading into the office early, so I can start an early stream. We'll see what happens. But yeah, all is good now. Let's hope that the internet stays good tomorrow. Alright, take care guys. Reminder to finish all your event stuff. It resets tomorrow, and yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Take care guys.